Alright, let's look at this. Top one's a miss. Okay, so right here, watch that right heel. You can't really see it, just moves just a little bit. That right heel comes up just a hair. Let's see. It's moving out a little bit on the bottom one, but it's not, I don't know, it doesn't seem as prevalent. Let's go to the mid knee. Good position on both lifts. I do think your back and your chest is forward a little more and your butt's back a little bit more. You know, you got your shin angles completely vertical. I think both these positions are good. Still on the heels. Still on the heels here. Good. Big chest, good. Let's see what. So the heels start to come up right here. Okay. This, your chest is a little more upright than on this lift that you missed. So your upper body's a little bit slower coming back on the miss, but it's not terrible. Still grounded. Still grounded on both positions. You got knees locked out, hips locked out. Here's what I was talking about, Jordan, is that look at how this is the position that's different. Your feet are much higher on that miss already compared to this lift that's successful. Look at how the difference. You're in the air. Dude, probably 2 inches more on the miss up top. The bottom, you stay grounded just a little bit more, and then you're sliding a little bit more. So let's go on the turnover here. So on this lift in the bottom, you get a little longer pull. So this is like the maximum height of your feet is right there. And watching this one, you have like 2 frames. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You have 2 frames where your feet stay in the air like big time. Okay, so let's go to, I mean, you can even actually see here on the left, on the bottom one, the left leg is almost already grounded. On this one, your like toes starting to ground, but not your midfoot. Grounded here, grounded there, but I still think it's so minute. It just goes back to this one. Your chest stayed over the bar a little bit longer. You finished more vertical. Well, you finished pretty similar, but you didn't jump as much in this one. And then when you don't jump as much, then when your feet ground sooner, you're in a better stable position to catch. And you're already, see how this finish here in the bottom, you're already locked out in those elbows. You haven't even locked out yet. That's the other thing. It's like when your feet are delayed getting down, you can't lock out as fast because you can't apply pressure into the floor. And that's why you miss that behind. Both lifts are good lifts. It's just the bottom one is obviously a little bit quicker because there's less jumping. So you got to make sure that when you're moving, when you're warming up, it's not a jump with the feet. It's a finish, slide out to the heels. And you still got to apply a lot of force to those heels because that's going to enable you to catch faster. That's the same as your snatch balances. The snatch balances where you're jumping those feet real high, those are the ones you're missing. So it's got to be the same practice in all those lifts.